Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to learn about how you can insert or add the data in the table. So just to let you know, in our last video we have learned how you can create the table in the SQL database, and we are using the SQL Server 2022. So let's get started this video. Now here is a syntax how you can add the data. So you need to use the insert into command, and then this is the table name. I call it say employee, and then in bracket start and the bracket close, inside you need to put all these table columns, and then use the comma in between all your columns name, and then type the values, and then uh, a small bracket inside you need to type the data in the sequence, like the employee ID should be first, the first name should be second, and the third column should have here in the same sequence you would like to add. Now in the similar way you can type it here, like a your next value. If you want to add the multiple values, so you can type it here and the data will feed into the table. So let's move it to the practical lab, and I can show you in the SQL how you can do that. Okay, so here is the SQL. Let me check the table name what I have here. So it's a select star from employee and execute this. So now we have the table, and here is the all the columns, and we don't have any data inside this table. So what the command we need to use to update the data: insert into, and then the employee, the table name is the employee, and then it's a bracket start and close, and start typing your all the column name inside this table. So it's a employee ID, then use the first name, then use the last name, then the office location, and then the department, then the hire date, and then the hourly payment. And once you've done all with these columns, put the enter and write on the next is a values, 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 and then again start with the bracket and type in a very sequence, like first is the employee ID. So I am putting the employee ID 1001 comma, it's the first name is a Vansh, and then the last name is Singh, but here it's showing the syntax error. So what you need to do, put it like a code, single code, you can use it here, so it won't show the syntax error. And now here also syntax error, put it this code of and last name, and then the office location, it's like a, you can say the Noida, and then you have department is IT, and then go to the hire date. Hire date also should be in the code. So hire date is the 10 March 2017. I'm putting 2017, and then is the last is for the hourly payment. So I'm calculating in a dollar, that can be a $10.5 I'm putting here. Now if you want to add the multiple values, so put it like this, just paste it and change this value is 2, and once here you can say the Ram Kumar, and the location is a Delhi, and he's from HR, and the hiring date is 2015 April and 12th, and this hourly payment is going $20.5, or you can put it anything whatever you want. It based on your what you have defined here inside the column, and your the name range should be a 20 20 20 20, so you cannot write here more than 20 digit, and here is a decimal, so you cannot write a more than 2 digit. If you are putting here like in a 3 digit, then the data will not update it. So that's how you can check it. Now we are ready with our data, so let's select this and just execute. So now the two rows are affected here, and it's the completed. Let's check what's the data is updated here. So select star from employee and just select only this particular line and execute. So now here you can see in it the data is updated in the table. It's employee ID came, the name came, first name, last name, office location, IT, hire date, and the payment, or what the payment is getting hourly. And that's how in the sequence you can add it. If you want to add something more, you just execute the query again and modify this value. So guys, that's how you can update the data inside the table. And thank you for watching this video. I will be coming soon with my the next video on the SQL tutorial.